And I'm Brandon.
And we're going to show you today our barbecue pork pizza with turkey bacon.
So, to start with the meats, we usually buy pork butt. That's about 7 or 8 pounds. We get it for like $1 a pound, and then we just cook the full pork butt and then just make meals out of it throughout the week. Probably get about 5 lunches and 5 dinners between the 2 of us, so we each get lunch for work and dinner at night. I usually don't like turkey bacon, but this turkey bacon from Costco we tried, that was on sale, and it's really good, so we decided to stock up on it. It's Columbus hickory smoked uncured, and it's really good. It was like $4 off.
Yeah, something like that.
And we bought like 4 packages.
And
it was so
frozen,
good. Yeah, it tastes as good as regular bacon.
Also got pre-made dough that we get from Trader Joe's. It's garlic and herbs, so of course it's going to be delicious. It kind of saves you a lot of time, so we get that to save time on the prep work. Diced onion, you're going to need some of that. I like to be fancy and pretend like I made it myself, but I actually I buy my onion already diced to save time. Mozzarella cheese. And the tears, yeah. Mozzarella cheese.
You just buy that in a pack too.
Yeah, exactly. And then we use avocado oil spray just because it's easy for a cast iron pan, which is what we're going to be cooking in today. You can use any oil spray, olive oil, or anything that you like.
Vegetable oil, anything, and it doesn't have to be a spray. You can just pour whatever you want in there as long as it's spread out.
Yep.
You just don't want the dough to stick to the pan. You want it easy to pull out.
Exactly. And then anything that you probably have this in your pantry, some pepper and garlic powder I hope you have in your pantry because it's amazing. Any barbecue sauce that you want. We just got a good deal on Sweet Baby Ray's. It's not our favorite, but we do like it for this recipe. So, first obviously you gotta coat the pan for a non-stick go around. So, again, super easy. I like to kind of defrost this a little bit so it's easier to spread, so I take it out, I don't know.
Yeah, we also we buy a lot of the dough and then freeze it so that you can come back to it and always have dough on the ready. We'll just pull it out the night before, the morning of, if we're gonna cook it for dinner.
And did we tell them how much it was?
No, it's for that little package. It's $1.19, which is crazy.
At Trader Joe's, yeah.
At Trader Joe's, because you think about all the time that goes into setting the yeast and doing it in a mixer, you know, that you have to spend $300 on. It ends up being a pain, so we just prefer to get it pre-made. It's so much easier.
So, and it saves us so much time, honestly. And like literally, because we work and then we come home and then we cook, and it's just easier to have things easy, ready to go. And the prep work, if we weren't talking about it, it would be like 10 minutes and you throw it in the oven for 20 minutes. We do cook this on the Traeger, so.
Another thing you could do, you could kind of like prep the dough if you want to get it ready. You can stretch it out and push on it and do all that, and then it gets the dough more soft and just easier to spread out. We didn't do that. It's not a huge deal, but it is nice if you do.
I forgot.
Yeah. We also wanted to show you what the package and all that looked like, so we didn't do it.
Yeah. So I like to kind of thumb the edge so you have like a little bit of a crust, and it's gonna like squeeze in. But I just kind of keep being persistent and do it, I don't know, I go around probably like 10 times and then it kind of stays, so it's nice. Also, we're going to be making a video of our normal pizza too, so I can show you how I make my homemade tomato sauce, which is really, really, pizza sauce with tomato sauce, I guess.
No, tomato paste, isn't it?
Yeah, it's tomato paste, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm so nervous. Okay, so I got it all spread out. Make sure that there's no holes because I didn't really kind of do that thing. And then we put the barbecue sauce on. Oops, actually I'm still kind of. Hey, can you grab a big spoon?
Yep.
And I kind of just the barbecue sauce on like so. Spread it. You don't want it to be too thick, you know, but you want to have enough, obviously. You spread it out.
And usually I'm not a big fan of barbecue sauce on something that's not just straight meat, but this is my favorite pizza that we make. It's really good.
Super good. It's actually really surprising. It's so easy. It's only 9 ingredients on it. And you can make it with, instead of pork, you can make it with chicken, like chicken bacon. You probably have bacon, you have your chicken.
You have.
Yeah, you can like, pizza is so versatile.
And it's better to start with too little barbecue sauce and then just add as you go like she did. You don't want to just over dump it and then your whole pizza is just barbecue sauce. You don't want that. So
yeah, you want to like kind of do that. Yeah, exactly.
just make sure you layer it, spread it out.
Sprinkle, don't like, you know, obviously you can't go back and like spread it out when it's in the barbecue sauce, so you want to sprinkle it all around. It could be deceiving. You don't want to put too much because you're going to put another layer on top of all the toppings. So
and it'll melt and spread out. Less is more.
Seriously. Okay. And then after I put the cheese on, I actually like to put my garlic powder on because I feel like it sticks better. And then I kind of just do a liberal amount, kind of just a sway across the pizza.
There's one thing you'll learn about Heather. She loves her garlic powder and she loves even more her pepper.
Seriously, oh my gosh.
So you could probably use half the amount of pepper and be happy, but we're pepper lovers here in the Wilbur household and we kind of go a little crazy on the pepper.
So just like mind, you know, if you like pepper too, then go ahead. All right, so let's get the toppings chopped and go from there. We actually like the edges, like the burnt edges. I think they taste amazing, and so we keep them. Some people cut them off, they're too much.
Yeah, it's funny because we were complete noobs and we went into Costco one time and they sold us on a Traeger, and those burnt pieces, they're not burnt, but it's so sought after. Like you know, if you didn't know anything, you'd look and go, oh my God, you burnt all that meat. But it's so good. That crisp crust on the meat is just the best part.
Especially fresh off the Traeger too.
Yeah.
We were one of those fools who totally fell for the sales pitch of the Traeger, and it's been so worth it.
Yeah, we've definitely got our money's worth and then some, especially since this pork butt, like we said, we get it for $1 a pound. It's so cheap and we get so many meals out of it. We probably cook one, what, every 3 weeks or so, and then just make a whole bunch of meals out of it. We like to just stretch our money out. Which
actually there is already a video on our channel of the pork stir fry and the pork dirty rice, which we used from the same pork butt. So that's just a perfect example of how many meals that you can make. And tomorrow we're making pork tacos, which is his favorite. So, do you want to spread these out, babe?
Sure. You want to cut the bacon?
Yes, sir. And this turkey bacon, one thing I can say though, is it's really soft. So you just kind of have to be careful with it. It's not as stiff as regular bacon. So even like when you pull it out of the package, sometimes it just kind of breaks and you're like, oh, that's weird. But it tastes so good. I'm actually really impressed. So. Yours. Oh, and by the way, we're not sponsored by Traeger. Yes.
Yeah.
So, we like a lot of meat, so there is, you know, we put 5 pieces of the turkey bacon on this pizza. How big would you say that? It's 12 inches, right? 12-inch pizza?
Yeah.
And we literally put on the meat. All the meat. Right, babe?
Yeah.
Alright. And oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay, so.
And this is so nice not having to go and, like, I know it's so easy to order a pizza, but we like to just save the money, not get it delivered, and then it's such a pain to go get it. It's so easy if you just have these ingredients. They're not outlandish ingredients that you have to house all this time. It's stuff that you can just store and either already have or store and not worry about. Like this dough, it's never gonna go bad in the freezer.
Yeah. And honestly, it's 10 minutes prep, max, and then you can put anything you want on it. Like we like onions. We actually are gonna put onions on it, but you can add, you know, mushrooms. You can add
whatever you want.
Zucchini,
anything you want to customize this to make it better.
So I'm adding some diced onion, by the way, the diced onion. Just kind of just sprinkling it along top. Another thing too is obviously not everyone's gonna have a Traeger. This is and can be cooked in the oven at, what did you say, like 425?
425, yeah.
Okay.
I would do it for about 20 minutes and then check every couple of minutes after that. Usually it takes about 25 for me, but you don't want to burn your pizza, so it's always good to just check on it and make sure you're not going too crazy. Yeah. So we're gonna put, again, that cheese on the top, kind of like compact it in, sandwich it in, just sprinkle it. It's not gonna be a lot on top, and trust me, it's gonna look good. You can even add more too if you're a super big cheese lover, which he's not, so. We're doing a wellness check. It could be ready. So this is our 20-minute mark. It's been at 425, 450. We use a grill, so it's less accurate than an oven, but let's just see, let's look. And that looks pretty freaking done. If you want to zoom in on that, that looks really good.
Pizza's done. I want to show you guys how easy it is to get out of the pan because we use that oil.
And this is the finished product.
Looks amazing, smells amazing, super excited.
I'll tilt it for you.
Actually, I like to, I just like to kind of go around one time with a spatula. Kind of give it a loosening grip. All right, now we can.
And it should be pretty uniform at this point. I can see that, it just slides right off.
Ugh, it's amazing. Super excited to try it. We're gonna try it with you guys, let you know how it came out, and then that is the finale of our video. So you wanna cut it, baby?
It's all you.
Alright.
Of course, we lost our pizza cutter, so we've been using a chef knife for the past 6 months.
For those of you who are gonna, like Alex.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Worked right at 25 minutes.
I think we did 20 minutes on this and it was done. It all depends on your layers and toppings and how thick it ends up being. Usually we do a thicker pizza than this and it takes longer, but 20 minutes seemed to be about perfect for us. It was probably 22 minutes by the time we got out to it, so as long as you can check it at 20 minutes, it's gonna be really good. If not, if you don't like it, I like my pizza more crisp. You can always give it more time.
Alrighty, I think it's time to try. Is it too hot? It's beautiful. It's perfect amount of golden. Let's try it. You want to cheers it?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, it's perfect.
So good. Alright, well that's it for our video. Thank you for watching. You should try this, let us know what you think, and stay tuned for the next one.
Comment if you have success like us.